Hi guys, Laura here. Today we're talking about the frustration with cell phone bills. Now I know if you're one of my US viewers, you might not be as frustrated as us up in Canada because you have lots more options for cell phone providers and data plans, and I'm having a little bit of envy right now because I see your commercials up here and I just want to buy into those plans and we can't. We have very limited options up here, but I know that even down there you're probably frustrated at times with your cell phone providers, and if you're Canadian I can guarantee that you have been at one point or another frustrated with the expense or the limited options that we have in our cell phone providers, especially when you're traveling. So I recently went on a trip to Europe where I was going to 3 different countries in 11 different cities, and I looked at the option I had for roaming packages and I nearly had a heart attack because for I think it was like a gig of data, it was $150. And I knew that on this trip I would need more than a gig of data because it was that amazing race style trip I went on, and we had to upload videos, and we were always online and not attached to a Wi-Fi hotspot. So I knew that I would eat through that. So I looked at like, okay, I need at least 2 gigs, at least. So that would be $300 that I would have to pay for roaming. $300 just for cell phone use. That's ridiculous. So I was talking to a fellow travel blogger and asked what he had done when he travels, and he told me about this company called No Roaming. So I was super excited because he said you can do this no roaming thing for $7.99 a day for unlimited data. Unlimited data. That's unheard of in Canada. I was so excited. The freedom to be able to just use your phone and not have to worry about how much data you actually used. So I looked up this company online and I discovered that their head office was just right around the corner from me. So I asked if I could come in and interview the CEO to find out what this is all about. So I am going to post that interview in the description box below. I'm also going to hyperlink it at the end of this video so you can go and check out what he has to say about how No Roaming works. So I want to give a big thank you to our friends at No Roaming who gave me the opportunity to test out their product while I was traveling, and let me share with you my experience using the No Roaming service. So I got to use the No Roaming service for the past 4 months in 4 different countries and 13 different cities, and I have to say I love No Roaming. It is going to change the way that I roam from now on. Having that unlimited service is just so incredibly liberating, and not having to worry about consuming data while you're on vacation. It's super easy to use. It comes in a little box, and in the box it has this little No Roaming sticker applicator. So basically the No Roaming sticker is right in here. You take your SIM out of your phone, you pop it in here, push it down, the sticker is attached, and then you put your SIM back in your phone. Easy as that. A word of advice: take a minute to read the manual because it really does tell you everything you need to know about using No Roaming. Now, I didn't read the manual because when I first started with No Roaming, I went into the office and I chatted with the people there and they kind of helped me, but so I was like, why am I going to read the manual? I know everything right now. Well, it turns out I didn't know everything because the first time I came home after using No Roaming, my phone didn't work with my home network, and I was like, why is my phone not working? This is so frustrating. And I emailed tech support and I'm like, how come my phone's not working? And of course they got back to me right away. And they said, all you have to do is simply delete the profile, the No Roaming profile, and then you'll be all set, which is what I did, and they said to do in the manual. And I would have known if I had read that. So my experience with No Roaming from the beginning has been really fantastic. I landed in Amsterdam, which was the first place I used their service, and I turned on my phone and a notification came on saying you are now on No Roaming SIM. Would you like to purchase a package? And with No Roaming you can just use pay per use, so pay per megabyte, or you can buy the $7.99 package, which is the unlimited data, which I always did. So that was fantastic. I loved how easy it was. I just clicked on yes, I would like to purchase a package, and I was off to the races. Then 24 hours later, when my package expired, it just came back on and said, your package has expired. Would you like to purchase another one? I like that they have that reminder. There was a couple times where I didn't purchase the package right away, and I forgot and I used the data, and then I saw that my data cost was going up, and then I realized, oh no, I actually need to purchase another plan. And the data usage though wasn't really expensive, but that leads me to transparency. The actual transparency of the app is phenomenal, because whenever I used to roam with my home provider, I never knew how much data I was using. So, you know, I'd surf a few websites and send a few emails, and I never really knew how much data I had left. You know, occasionally I would get a text saying, okay, you have 75% of your data used up, and you'd be like, well, what does that mean? How much do I have left? And how many websites can I browse? And it was just really frustrating. Whereas this, when I forgot to activate a new plan and I was using the data, I could see how much data I was using, and I could see the cost of the data that I had already consumed. So then I was able to load the plan, and then of course 24 hours later you had to load another one. There's also an option to do a 3-day plan or a 7-day plan. There's no cost saving difference there. It just allows you to not have to worry about reloading your plan as you go. But I have to say, I really love the fact that they send you text reminders to let you know your plan is up and would you like to purchase another one. The other thing that I really loved about using the no roaming service is when I was in Europe and I was on the train going from one country to another country, all of a sudden I just got a notification saying, welcome to the Netherlands, and you know, we've switched you over, congratulations. It was as simple as that. There was no interruption of service. I could browse, I didn't have to do anything more to switch from country to country. I loved that it was that sweatless. I also love that No Roaming's customer service is phenomenal. They respond to you really quickly and with any questions that you might have. For example, I was in the States and I was having an issue with one of the providers, and they said, oh, we'll just link you to another provider and here's what you do. And it was simple step-by-step instructions and no problem. So if you ever encounter any issues, the customer service is there to help you. But I can tell you that the app is so user-friendly. The fact that you get unlimited data, the fact that you can switch from country to country on a train or in a car, on a boat, whatever it is, and not even worry about having to do anything, and they just automatically switch it over for you. That's fantastic. So I can tell you guys, I will not roam any other way than no roaming from now on, because it's incredibly liberating to watch videos and surf and email and not be concerned about going over your data usage. So be sure to check them out. They are at www.noroaming.com, and check this interview out right here. It's with Gregory, the CEO of No Roaming. He talks in more depth about how No Roaming works. And as always, you guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. Be sure to subscribe to be notified when I post new ones. Thanks, and have a great day, everyone. Bye for now.